Now, I've always firmly believed, instead of complaining about something, you're better off learning how to fix whatever's bothering you. Well, nothing bothered me more than having the XU10 and not knowing how to fix it myself. So, let's see, 2 brand new SD cards that I know won't screw up, and a whole lot of research, a little bit of testing. You get the idea. I did some worky work. And I also had to use this little bitty adapter for the Wi-Fi. Yeah, this thing will get Wi-Fi if you use a little chippy. Alrighty, so here's what I learned. Number 1, Jellos is very hard to find, and I gave right up. I couldn't find the right image, and I said nope. And the stock firmware that this thing's supposed to come with is too big for me to be downloading, so nope. So what do I do? AmberElec, buddy. Oh yeah, good old AmberElec. Because AmberElec's one of those systems that come pre-set up and everything, so it's really super easy to use. Yeah. And you get to choose, your themes and stuff. That's good. And I figured out how to get ports going. Goody. Look at all that happy stuff. Yeah. Oh. So I guess you're wondering how the heck I did all this. Well, okay, this thing always said in the software that it was 351V. So I was always looking around for the RG351B, ArcOS, Jellos, or, AmberElec or something. I was looking. I couldn't find it. And that is not what it is. So I'm going to show you what's up real quick here. Alrighty. Guess what this AmberElec is for? I'm not spoiling the surprise. Looky right there. The RG351MP. I've never had an MP. But dang, it works. I'm a happy camper now. Yeehaw. I don't have to gripe about this thing anymore. It's fixed it. I fixed it good. Alrighty. So we got our ports going on here. That one's my favorite. Blood's second favorite, definitely. I don't think that's a very good Carmageddon, but that one's the best. Simon's Quest revamped. Oh yeah. Alright, yada. Duke Nukem 3D. Gotta have it. Alien World Order. Fallout 2. Da-di-da-di-da. Bunch of other stuff. One problem, I couldn't get Super Mario 64 on here working. Oh well. Got Quake Spasm. So I got all these Quakey options here. Revolt, which is those little radio-controlled cars from the Dreamcast era. Yeah, that was really fun. Redneck Rampage for whenever you go drinking too much damn beer and you want to play some video games. Yip-de-doo. Alright, we got Sonic Mania Plus. Sonic Robo Blast 2. Sonic Robo Blast 2 Kart. I'm pretty sure Game Blah Blah probably worked on that one. He always works on those things. Anywho, regular Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That's the one that's a no-go. It's not working. See? Alright. Super Metroid Redo. Super Tux Kart, yay. Zelda, a whole bunch of Zelda, yay. Tomb Raider, which rocks. The works, yay. Yarntown, my favorite. You know what Yarntown is? That's freaking, it's a really fucking awesome game. Bloodborne, done in the Zelda theme. I love it. Alright, here we go. So, ports you saw. Goody. PSP. We got some PSP games I got rocking on here. That is how I got my Super Mario 64 going. But that's for another video. Can't show you everything. But looky there, Manhunt 2 Uncensored. Woo! He got a big ol' axe. Yeah. Mighty Flip Champs. Some good stuff here. Alright. Sega CD. Got my favorite Sega CD games here. KO Flying Squadron. That shit. The Sonic Mega Mix. And Popful Mail. Popful Mail is awesome. Solaris. Yarntown, just in case the other Yarntown does not work. Super Famicom. Oh, you know what's on my Super Famicom? One game. The one I'm testing. Yeah, I decided to do it in the regular aspect ratio since I've been doing it in widescreen this whole time. Just to be a little bit, more exact next time I test. Yada, yada, yada. You get the idea. Blah, blah. Super niche. All the games, so all the homies are there. Yay. Kerbo from my favorites. What's my favorites? These are my favorites. I'm old school. I like old school stuff. Resident Evil on the Game Boy is awesome. Dun, da, da, da. Got retro achievements that I'll never ever use. Tools, which I'll use often. Atari, because I like it sometimes. It reminds me of childhood memories of sitting in front of a big old blocky television and eating a big old bowl of ramen or maybe some Cocoa Puffs. Yeah, I'd be going cuckoo for some fucking cuckoo Cocoa Puffs. Yeah, that's what I'd be doing. Yeah, that's what Atari reminds me of. Yep, back in the day, back whenever I could... What were we talking about again? I forgot now. Okay, back to the thing with the stuff. We got Dreamcast over here. Code Veronica X is the shit. You know why? You can start off with a rocket launcher. That's why I love that. None of this waiting around and getting your guns. No, 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 no. Start off with a rocket launcher, shoot them all, and have fun. Yeah. Dino Crisis. We got House of the Dead 2. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Yada, yada, yada. You see all them games? That's what I'm rocking on. Okay, we got Famicom. Game Boy. That's where I got all my cool stuff. Dead by Daylight. Doom. Friday the 13th. Ghostbusters 2. Woo! Look at all them crazy games. Yeah, buddy. Okay, Game Boy Advance. One of my favorites. Always gotta have the good stuff. Yep, Boktai. Boktai and Boktai 2. My two favorites. And somewhere on here I got Boktai 3 translated. Alright, what else we got here? Game Boy Color. It's got my Shantae and my Zeldas. Game Gear. It's got my Roll-Chan. Sega Genesis. Mega Drive. Nomad. Yep, I had the Nomad. I could hook it up to my car. I love the Nomad. Well, anyhow, Sega all that way. And there's a lot of patched ROMs for the Genesis that I did. I didn't do the hack. I just patched them. But a lot of the Streets of Rage and stuff, oh man. It's like buying one game and finding out you can get 1 million games out of it. And they're all awesome. Alright, so anywho. N64. Nintendo DS. Yada, yada, yada. That I've got to test because I got to make sure the controls are the way I like them. So far, I've got no complaints. But this isn't the stock OS. No, this is AmberElec. Yeah. PlayStation, what do we got here? Oh, I want to look at the whole kit and caboodle. Yeah, buddy. Now this is what I got a little bit after the Army. Because when I was in the Army, they could deploy us at any point in time. So I had a Game Boy Color. I could take my video games with me. But after I got out, I got to see what those other soldiers got to play with, which was the PlayStation 1. And that's what I fell in love with, the PlayStation 1. Resident Evil 1 through 3. I did not play much Survivor, but not bad. My Klonoa. Oh, let's end the video with the Klonoa test. Yeah, let's start that Klonoa test. That's the big one. Will it work? Will it work? Will it work? Will it work? Woo! Now, last time on this little channel, you didn't hear the music very well. During gameplay, mind you. Ah, shit. Yeah, it's okay. My name is How are you? And we go into sound. Make sure it's mono, because that's what that is, a mono speaker. Alrighty. Oh, just the controls a little bit, because we want this. Jump and shoot. Da-da-da-da. Alright. It's ready to roll. Let's roll. See how this tests out. That's the first test. It works. Alright, I can't help but keep from laughing, man. I love this part. Anyhow, as you can see, XU10 works good now, and I can fix it if I need to. Alright, yay. That don't work either. Guess what? Yep, you gotta press those two at the same time to bring up the good menu. Yeah, buddy. Retro arts, just like you know and remember. Alright, so I am no longer angry at the XU10 anymore. We have made up and made friends again. Isn't that sweet? Alrighty, hope you learned something.